Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It is Wine and Dine Wednesday, and we are joined by Kimberly and Buzz Olson. They are from Tesoro Winery, which is, you guys are located in Old Town Temecula.
That's correct.
Right? Thank you guys for coming back.
Thank you for inviting
last
me.
time, you brought in some amazing wines. You had some really good food, and what I noticed about Kimberly, and Buzz, you probably already know this, she seems like a perfectionist. Right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
I like that. She
Absolutely.
had everything set up like it's a Thanksgiving dinner. You even brought your glasses, your silverware, everything. So, Buzz, you're going to start with, actually, let's talk about the winery a little bit before we get to the wines and the food.
Okay.
So,
Winery is moving along nicely. We haven't started construction on the permanent building yet, but we hope to, in the next couple of months, start that process going. We've just done a re-engineering, if you will, of the tasting room in anticipation of being able to start serving full glasses of wine. As soon as the governor signs the bill, we'll be able to do that. So the tasting room has really had a revamp on it. And we're introducing 5 new wines between now and the end of the year in the tasting, so that'll bring us up to around 15 different varietals that we're serving these days.
okay. And Tesoro has been there for how long? Remind me again.
We're 18 months at that
18
location.
months. Okay, so you guys are still fairly new. You guys are still getting into the rhythm of everything.
Correct.
So now I'm going to let you guys start with the wines, and we're going to do it just how we did last time.
Fine.
Talk about the wines, pair them with the food.
Fine.
Try the
We can
wine,
do
try
that.
the food. You know how it
Well,
goes.
we thought it would be a good pairing relationship for this particular event to think about Thanksgiving, and that's exactly what we did. And we chose some wines that are specifically for that kind of an event, for a Thanksgiving, as opposed to a steak or
Right.
like a turkey dinner. And I'll talk about the first one, and then I guess Kimberly's going to talk about the pairing. The first one we
Okay.
brought is the 2008 Chardonnay. This is a Temecula Valley Chardonnay. It is very classically a stainless steel, fruity and light and not buttery, and it goes very, very well with food. And we'll talk about the pairing.
Yeah, so we've paired it with a gorgonzola creme on a baguette with dried pears. So
These are the dried pears on
those
here?
are dried pears on
Oh,
here.
okay.
And then we have it, and for Thanksgiving, this would be nice on your plate with your salad. So we have a little field green salad with caramelized pecans and avocado and cranberries, very festive.
Everything I see on this plate I like. So I'm looking forward.
Let me do a
We're going to
little
all
pouring
try the
here.
wines. And yeah, like you said, Thanksgiving is coming up, which is probably one of my favorite holidays, eating the turkey and the stuffing and all that, which you guys have here too. So tell me a little bit more about why does this wine pair well with this?
The creaminess of the gorgonzola and the creme together with a little bit of the dryness and the fruit of the wine enhance each other.
Okay. That's really good. What is that that I'm smelling on my, what's that?
It's very fruity, as opposed to a Chardonnay that's been in an oak barrel for a while. It tends to be oaky and buttery. This is much more fruity. So
So that's what it is, the fruit characteristics
Get
of
a
it.
little vanilla, little orange blossom out of that.
Oh. Now you, do you work side by side with the winemaker?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys oversee everything that goes on
Winemaker's
there.
Etienne, and I get my hand slapped if I try to tell him to do too much. So he is the producer of the wines, as
I'm
it should
gonna
be.
try
So
some of this. Help yourselves if you'd like.
Isn't that good?
That is excellent. The pear, we said it was pear on top, right?
Dried pear.
It's nice and chewy. And usually I don't eat too much of blue cheese
Me neither.
because it's sometimes really overpowering, but this has more of a subtle taste to it.
Yeah, well,
That's
the gorgonzola is a
excellent.
little subtler, but then mixed in with the cream softens it a bit.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to move on to the next one?
Absolutely.
Is that right? And you guys have your wine glasses too, so
Yes, we
feel
do.
free at any time to take a drink as well. I don't want to be doing all the tasting on my own.
No. The second wine is really we brought for the turkey dinner itself. It's a 2007 Riesling. Rieslings, as many of you know, can be anywhere from very dry to very sweet.
Right.
Our Riesling is just off dry, about 2% residual sugar. That makes it just a little bit sweet, but not overly sweet. And that sweetness, we think, goes very, very well with a turkey dinner. And she'll talk about the pairing of that. But this is the Riesling.
Okay. Is there a reason why you guys decided to go with this one, with this particular one, doing it a little on with the less sugar and?
Yes. Yeah. We're we're fond of the Riesling, but our clients have told us that too sweet pushes it into a different category. And yet a dry Riesling is not one of my favorite wines. And we felt that somewhere just off dry would be the right place. This is a silver medal winner, and it could be one of the best Rieslings around.
Yeah, I think this is probably one of the best Rieslings I've ever tried. That's really good.
It's a big hit in the tasting
Very,
room.
very big.
Very good.
Very good.
Well, you guys made a good selection then going this way. And so you're going to tell us about the food.
Yes.
Right, we have turkey
looks
tenderloins that are filled with your traditional stuffing with a rosemary-infused dressing, gravy on the dressing and on the turkey, with asparagus.
That's excellent.
Isn't that nice?
Do you serve any food at the winery when people are there and they're pairing the wines? Do you do any kind of cheese platters or anything?
We have gourmet cheese platters that are pair with our wines. Typically, we'll have 4 different cheeses on a platter, and then a taste of 4 different wines that go with the cheeses, so they can go back and forth between that and the crackers and dried fruits and nuts.
Oh, okay.
And enjoy that while they're tasting.
Oh, good. Good to know. Okay, and we have one last wine that we're going to try.
Okay.
So I'll let you. They even brought their own dump cup, or their own dump bucket.
The last one, we actually paired it with our desserts. And this is a Dolce Innocenza. That's Italian for sweet innocence.
I was just going to say, what does that
That
mean?
means sweet innocence. And it's a blend. It's a blend of all Temecula Valley white wines, Chardonnay, Viognier, Sauvignon Blanc, and Muscat Blanc.
Huh.
Now again, this is a little sweeter, but not any sweeter than the Riesling. It's only about 2% residual sugar, so it tastes sweet, but it's not really overly sweet. It's not like a dessert wine.
Right.
It's just a great wine to serve with, among other things, a dessert platter or salads. It's great for salads too. So this is what this one is.
And what kind of characteristics does this one have, since it's on the sweeter side?
Really, it's still a very fruity one. You're gonna sense the Sauvignon Blanc and the Viognier, which are very, very fruity white wines. The Chardonnay adds that dryness to it, so it's not overly sweet, and the Muscat really brings the sugar or the sweetness to it.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Get a little pear and apricot in there.
Yeah, but you know what I smell? And I don't know if it's just me, maybe my sinuses or something, but I smell almost like a floral.
Yes.
Is okay.
Yeah, you
So-
get that.
oh, good.
Absolutely.
Yay, I got it
You get the
right.
flow, yes.
And what's the dessert? I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a huge sweet tooth. So
This will satisfy that for you for the day. then.
Okay.
And it's a pumpkin pie cream blend
oh gosh.
in a puff pastry with caramelized pecans on the top.
And you just eat it like this, right?
Absolutely.
I don't
It's
have to
very
worry about
light,
using
yeah.
a fork or a knife or
You'll be
anything.
fine. Sort of a
Oh
new,
my gosh,
a new
that's so
creation.
good. Yeah, it's different from the normal pumpkin pie because it's still you can still taste the pumpkin.
We thought that the creaminess, along with the spicy of the pumpkin together with the dolce, would be very nice.
Yes, it blends it.
Now, all of these wines are roughly how much?
All of these are in the mid-20s.
Okay.
Mid-20s.
So that's a good price range there. Now, you guys have some events coming up at the winery, so why don't we go ahead and talk about those also?
Sure, we do. Coming up real quick, on October 22nd, we have our monthly Girls' Night Out. And this month will be a time for happy hormones.
I like that. I really like that little title you guys came up with.
So we'll have a nutritionist come and speak to that level about how to balance your hormones with nutrition, a chiropractor to discuss preventing back pain, especially as we get a little bit older. Our body changes, we have to make adjustments for that. She'll help you make adjustments for that too. And then also some products that will help at this time in our life as time moves on. So yeah,
No
we're doing
boys
that.
allowed.
Absolutely. Except me,
You
I
gotta do
work in the
something
back
for-
room.
Oh,
He
okay.
hangs in the back just for balance. So
He's going to want to be in the back anyways with all those women there.
Absolutely true.
it's always a good time. It's a very fun. It's always different. Your girls' night out is always a different thing. Sometimes we play bunco. Sometimes we do a birthday party where everybody gets a present, but nobody gets a year older. It's always different. It's
Oh,
kind of
that's fun.
Yeah. that
And then
kind of
you
thing.
also have for Halloween. You have something else that's coming.
Our
That's going on.
second annual Halloween costume contest. A lot of fun. People just kind of come in and out. We'll have some wonderful gourmet hors d'oeuvres and a glass of wine, and have a little costume contest, people's choice. We'll have everybody vote and award prizes and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
It'll be fun.
And then, was there anything else that I was forgetting? Any other events that were coming up?
Not until later in the year.
Okay.
Fine. This is the current ones that we're planning.
Okay. So how can people get more information on the winery or the events that you guys have going on there?
TesoroWinery.com.
All right. Easy
Easiest
enough.
way.
Well, thank you very much
Thank you
again
very
for
much.
coming back. It was nice to see you
you.
Nice to be
guys.
back.
Very fun. Thank you.
And have a good rest of the day. I'm going to be enjoying my little hors d'oeuvres that I have here and my dessert. All right. We'll be right back with more right after the break.